Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when the game is not launching on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to turn off smooth motion in Nvidia app. So you can go to Nvidia app and then you can go to home and then you will see the game over here. You can click on settings or you can click on graphics over here, then select the game. Once you select the game, now go to global settings over here and then over here you can see smooth motion. If this is on, you can turn it off and then go to program settings, select the game and again find smooth motion. If this is on, turn it off and then relaunch the game and then check. Now the next step is to add Battlefield 6 game exe file to exploit protection, also EAAntiCheat.GameServiceLauncher to the exploit protection. So type in exploit protection in Windows search box, click on exploit protection and then go to program settings over here and then click on add a program to customize, choose exact file path and then you can select the game exe file bf6 and then put a check on override system settings. If this is on, turn it off. So it is already off. Put a check on override system settings for all the options, turn it off, again off, turn it off, again turn this off. Now once everything is off, hit apply, click on yes to allow and then do the same thing with the click on add a program to customize, choose exact file path and then select this EAAntiCheat.GameServiceLauncher, click on open and do the same thing, put a check on override and turn it off and then relaunch the game. Now if you want to go back to default, you can always click on it and you can remove this will go to default. So first of all, try to add to the exploit protection and then check. Next step is to disable all mods before launching Battlefield 6. Now if you're using frostyfix, then in that case you can disable all the mods before you launch Battlefield 6. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to create a new admin local user account. Now for this you can open Windows settings, go to accounts and then scroll down, go to other users and then click on add account. Now over here click on I don't have this person's sign in information and then click on add a user without a Microsoft account over here and then you can create a username. If you want a password, you can enter the password or you can leave it blank and then once the new account is created, click on change account type and then you can set it to administrator. Click on OK. Now restart your computer or you can lock the computer and then log into the new account which you've created and then you have to install the game and then launch the game. Next step is to disable integrated graphic card. Now for this you can make a right click on the start menu and then go to device manager. If your computer has a dual graphic card, you can expand display adapter, then you can, in my case is Intel integrated graphic card, you can make a right click and then click on disable device and then relaunch the game. Once you are done playing the game, you can make a right click and enable the graphic card and then now still not working. The next step is to enable secure boot. Now before you enable secure boot, if you are not used to update BIOS settings, contact PC manufacturer technical support team. They will help you because incorrect changes in the BIOS settings may result in no boot issue and other issues. Now I made a separate video on how to enable the secure boot and TPM 2.0. The link is provided in the video description. You can follow the steps from here and then check. Now the next step is to check or uncheck DLC. Now this is for Steam users. You can go to Steam. I don't have the game on Steam. I have the game on EA. So if you have the game on Steam, you can just make a right click on the game. Select the game over here. Now I'll show you a different game. So you can select Battlefield 6 over here and then right hand side you will see DLC option. So click on manage my DLC and over here you might see HD texture and all that multiple DLC over here. So you can uncheck it, then launch the game and then check. And then if that does not work, you can put a check. So when you uncheck or put a check, it will go through an update, let the update complete and then relaunch the game and then check. Now still not working. The next step is to repair uninstall and reinstall EAAntiCheat. For this, open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website, not Microsoft, actually the EA website, go to EA website. This is the official EA website, and then click on EA Javelin AntiCheat installer, and then run this exe file. Now, once you run the exe file, click on yes to allow, and then click on, first of all, find Battlefield 6. Here, select Battlefield 6, and then click on repair. Click on OK. Go to the game installation folder, wherever the game is installed. In my case, the game is installed in C drive. So, and it's in from EA app. So select the complete Battlefield 6 folder. Click on select folder, and let the repair complete. Once the repair is complete, you will see install success. Now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, select Battlefield 6 once again, and this time click on update. And during the update, EAAntiCheat setup may restart. Once you see update success, launch the game and then check. Still not working, then this time you can select Battlefield 6, click on uninstall, and then install. And once the installation is success over here, now relaunch the game and then check. Still not working, select Battlefield 6 once again, and then click on uninstall. This time do not install, close this, and then you relaunch the game. When you relaunch the game, during the launch, it will install EAAntiCheat. So click on yes to allow, and let it install. It will install EAAntiCheat, and it should launch the game. Still not working. The next step is to, let me close the game for now. Now the next step is to close these applications. So if you have Daemon tools running on your computer, you can close it. So make a right click in the start menu, go to task manager, and then over here find Daemon tools. If you have Daemon tools running, you can make a right click and then click on end task. I don't have it running. If you have it running, close it. Make a right click on the start menu, go to device manager, and expand storage controller. If you find Daemon tools, make a right click and then disable it. In my case, it is already disabled. Expand universal serial bus controller, and then make a right click and disable Daemon tool, and then launch the game. You can even uninstall Daemon tool and launch the game. You can reinstall in future if you want. Also, if you have this ReWASD DS for Windows, AutoHotKey, Razer application, Corsair, iCUE running on your computer, Faceit Anti Cheat, or any kind of anti-cheat, third-party anti-cheat running, you can close it. Riot Vanguard, if you're Logitech. So if you have these applications running, close it from the task manager. And then also if you find these in device manager, you can close it. If you find Xvdd SCSI Miniport in device manager, close it. Corsair Bus in device manager, disable it. If you have any third-party application, you can even uninstall these applications and then check. Close all the third-party applications, like if you have VLC, codec, wallpaper, engine, MSI Apps, you can close these applications. And also end the services from the task manager. Next step is to, if you have these applications like separate application running, close it, or you can even uninstall it. Crypto Pro, uninstall it or close it. Punkbuster, you can uninstall it and then delete all the folder related to Punkbuster. If you have this Goodbye DPI app running on your computer, you can close it or you can uninstall it and then relaunch the game. Next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now, if you're using Windows security, go to Windows settings, go to privacy and security, Windows security, click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then go to the game installation folder. Select the game exe file. Click on open. Again, add an allowed app, browse all apps. Select EAAntiCheat.GameServiceLauncher. Open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box. Go to control panel, and then system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Change settings. Allow another app. Click on browse. And again, go to the game installation folder, select the game exe file, click on open, and then click on add. In my case, it is already added. Once the game is added, select Battlefield 6, make sure private and public both are checked for all the Battlefield exe file. And then again, allow another app, click on browse, and then select this EAAntiCheat.GameServiceLauncher, open, add. So in my case, it is already added. Once added, you can put a check on both public and private, and then relaunch the game. Next step is to, now if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow both the exe file to your antivirus program. Next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. If you have the game on Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files. If you have the game on EA app, view properties, go to the game installation folder, and then make a double click, launch the game from here. If that does not work, make a right click, and then you can go to properties, go to this tab, and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. You can even try Windows 8 mode, apply, launch the game, check. If that does not work, you can even try Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. You can even try disable full screen optimization, apply, click on OK, launch the game, and then check. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, not working, uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK. Run this EAAntiCheat Game Service Launcher as an administrator. Make a right click on run as administrator, or you can go to properties and then go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, and then you can launch the game from here. Just make a double click, or you can run as administrator from here and then check. Next step is to now set GST render DX12 enabled to 1. Now for this, you can open File Explorer, go to Documents folder, open Battlefield 6 folder and Settings, and then over here you can see Profile, Save Profile. You can make a right click, open with, you can select Notepad, and then you can find over here, that is GST render DX12 enabled. Check, and once you find it, now over here right now the value is set to 0. You can type in number 1, go to file and then click on save, and then relaunch the game and then check. If that does not work, rename the settings folder, and then when you rename the settings folder, all the saved settings will be lost. So we will rename the complete game folder. Now before you rename it, let me inform you that you will lose all the save game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So create a backup first. Now for this, you can copy this Battlefield 6 and maybe you can paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created over here, now you can rename this folder, and then now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to perform clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. Select your graphic card, your operating system, click on find. On this page, you will see the latest graphic card driver. Whichever is the latest graphic card driver, GeForce Game Ready driver, you can click on view and then click on download. And then run the exe file. Once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, click on yes to allow, click on OK, select agree and continue. Put a check on custom, put a check on perform a clean installation, and then click on next. After the clean installation, restart your computer and then check. Still not working. The next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows set box, click on graphics settings over here. Click on add desktop app and then go to the game installation folder. If you have the game on Steam, you can go to Steam location and then open the game folder. I have the game on EA app. Select the game exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, click on the game, select high performance. You will see your graphic card over here. Now launch the game. Next step is to roll back graphics card driver. So if the latest graphic card driver is not working, in that case, you can roll back. Once you select your graphic card and operating system, click on view more version on this screen. For many users, this has worked 580.88. So you can try this 580.88, click on view and then click on download. And then once you run the exe file, when you go for installation, select custom option and then put a check on the box which say perform a clean installation, then restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can check. Still not working. The next step is to disconnect internet. You can go to your Wi-Fi or you can disconnect the Ethernet cable. Disconnect it. Once you disconnect it, now you can launch the game. Now once the game is up and running, once the game is running, you can enable, you can just connect to the internet once again and then check. Now the next step is to clear Steam cache. Now for this, if you have the game on Steam, go to Steam over here, go to settings, go to downloads, and then click on clear cache, and then confirm, and then log into Steam once again, and then check. Next step is to disconnect USB devices. So if you have any kind of USB adapter, a USB flash drive, thumb drive, if you have Razer Huntsman keyboard, keyboard, disconnect it. If you have any external mouse connected, disconnect it. Disconnect the dongle related to the keyboard or mouse. Unplug external devices, like if you have routers, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected to the computer, disconnect it. Disconnect headphone, and then launch the game. Once the game is running, you can connect the headphone back. Disconnect multiple monitor. If you have try launching the game on single monitor and then check. And disconnect extra controller. Sometimes we have extra controller connected. Disconnect the extra controller and then launch the game. Next step is to close all the Razer application. If you have running, close it. Do not overclock, set it to default. Close MSI Afterburner and revert unit. This has also worked for many players. If you're receiving DXGI error, disable or enable the Steam overlay. If you have the game on Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to general tab. If this is on, you can turn it off, launch the game. If this is already off, you can turn it on and then check. So try both on and off. Close, and for EA app users, you can click over here and then go to settings and then go to application and then scroll down. If enable Steam in-game overlay is on, you can turn it off and then check. If it is already off, you can turn it on and then check. Close all the overlay application. Like if you have Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay, and then close Discord. Now if you have Nvidia app running on your computer, you can go to Nvidia app settings and then turn off Nvidia overlay and close Nvidia app. Now if you have any other third-party application or services running, close it. And if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to try these in launch option. So if you have the game on Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option, type in -DX11. Now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can even try -D3D11, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, try DX12 over here, launch the game and then check. Still not working, you can remove this. And then if you have the game on EA app, then select the game and then click on manage, view properties. In the advanced launch option, type in -D3D11 and then save it, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, type in -DX11, save it, launch the game and then check. Still not working, try -DX12, save it, launch the game and then check. Not working, remove it, save it, follow the next step. Now the next step is to repair or verify the game files. Now if you have the game on Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. If you have the game on EA app, go to manage, click on repair. After the repair, launch the game. Next step is to go to services and disable old Microsoft game input service. Now for this, type in services in Windows search box and then click on services and then find Microsoft game input. Okay, it's game input service, so it's not Microsoft in the beginning. Actually it's a Microsoft service, but select game input service over here. Now over here in my case, I have only one game input service, but if you find two game input, then you have to disable the old one. You can make a right click and then you will see the disable option. If you see the disable option, you can disable it, or you can, like if it is running, you can stop it. For the old one, you can stop it, and then you can go to apps, Windows 11, and then settings, and then go to apps, and over here if you find like search for game input service. So I have only one. If you have, like, this is the new one, 22nd September 2025. If you have old one, the date may be different. This is just an example. If you have old one, very old one, you can uninstall that one, and after you uninstall, restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game. Next step is to launch the game from Nvidia app. Now you can type in Nvidia app Nvidia users can type in Nvidia app over here and then go to home, and then you will see Battlefield 6 over here. You can click on play, launch the game from here, and then check. If that does not work, you can go to settings. You can select or you can go to graphics over here and select Battlefield 6 over here. Now over here, if you see optimize option, in my case right now it's not there, but I'll show you. If you see optimize option like this, you can optimize it. Just if you see optimize option for Battlefield 6 only, select Battlefield 6, and then if you see optimize it, and then launch the game and then check. Now if it is already optimized, in that case you can revert the optimization and then you can launch the game. You can revert the optimization and then close Nvidia app and then launch the game. Next step is to restore settings in Nvidia control panel. Now for this, you can go to desktop, make a right click on desktop, show more option, go to Nvidia control panel, and then go to manage 3D settings, and then go to global settings, click on restore over here, click on yes. At the bottom right, you will see the apply option, hit apply, and then relaunch the game and then check. And you can even try debug mode, so go to help and then click on debug mode. Once the debug mode is checked, now you can relaunch the game and then check. Still not working. Now AMD users can try launching the game from AMD app. Now the next step is to try power saver mode. Now for this, type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel, system and hardware and sound, and then click on power options over here. In my case, I have only balanced, but in your case, if you see power saver, you select power saver, relaunch the game and then check. You can even go for balanced and high performance, check which one is working fine for you. But first of all, try power saver and then relaunch the game. Still not working. Turn on or turn off hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Click on advanced graphics settings over here. If hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, if this is off, you can turn it on and then relaunch the game and then check. If it is already on, turn it off and then relaunch the game. Steam users run EA app in the background. So if you have the game on Steam, you can just run EA app in the background and then you can launch the game. If already running in the background, you can close EA app and then check. Next step is to delete cache folder in this location. Now for this, you can open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, users folder, your username folder, app data. If you don't see app data at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items, and then open app data folder, open the local folder. You will see Battlefield 6 folder, open this folder, make a right click on cache and then delete it and then relaunch the game. Now the next step is to make changes in the registry editor. Now for this, type in registry editor in Windows search box and then click on registry editor and then expand HKey local machine. So you have to go to this location, and that is HKey local machine, and then it's system current control set, control system current control set, and then control, and then find graphics driver over here. So here you can see graphics driver. Now at the right hand side, TDR level and TDR delay. So over here, if you see, make a right click. If you don't have the entry over here, make a right click, click on DWOT 32-bit value, TDR level, so create an entry for TDR delay and TDR level. So TDR level, in TDR level, T is capital, L is capital. Again, make a right click, new DWOT 32-bit value, TDR delay, and then you can set the value data to 0 over here. So hexadecimal, okay, again hexadecimal 0, and then click on OK. If you already have an entry, just set the value data to 0. You can even try it. If hexadecimal does not work, you can select decimal and then you can check. But whenever you make changes, like when you select hexadecimal and when you set it to 0, then for both hexadecimal 0, now you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart, only launch the game. If that does not work, you can even change the value data. Like you can, maybe you can try 1 over here and then you can check. So first of all, try 0. If that does not work, change the value data to 1 for both and then restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can check. Still not working. The next step is to run EA app or Steam as an administrator. So if you have the game on EA app, first of all close EA app and then type in EA app in Windows search box and then make a right click on EA app and then click on run as administrator. If you have the game on Steam, close Steam and then type in Steam and then again you run Steam as an administrator and then check. Next step is to repair EA apps. So go to EA website, you can search in Google EA app and go to the official EA website, click on download the app and then Windows, run this exe file. Now click on repair over here, do not launch, click on repair. Click on yes to allow. The repair will take some time and once the repair is complete, it will install it, it will launch EA app and then you can launch the game. Next step is to install, update Windows to the latest version. So go to Windows Update or Update in Security and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, you can open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website, scroll down here, you can see x86 and x64 version. You have to download x86 and x64 and then run this exe file. Download x86, click on repair. If you see install button, hit install, download this x64 file as well and then run this x64. Again, if you see repair, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Once both are installed, then restart your computer. Restart is a must after this and after the system restart, launch the game. Now, next step is to, if you are able to launch the game, turn off or turn on the VSync. Now, this has worked. Turning off the VSync has worked for many players, especially if the game is crashing in campaign mode. And you can go to advanced graphics settings and turn off Nvidia reflex and then check. Also, turn off DLSS and then check. This has worked. So if you are able to launch the game, you can make these three changes one by one and check. Next step is to turn off or turn on the VPN. For many users, using the VPN has worked. If the VPN is already on, you can turn it off and then close VPN and then check. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. To increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings over here. And then under Advanced, click on Settings, the first setting, and then click on Advanced tab and then click on Change over here. You have to uncheck the box and then you have to select the drive where the game is installed. Make sure that you select the drive where the game is installed and then select custom size. And for initial size is 1.5 multiplied total RAM, for maximum is 3 multiplied total RAM. So you can check total RAM in Windows settings, go to system and then go to about option. And over here you can see in my case it's 16 gigabytes. So you have to calculate as per your RAM. And if you face any problem, we can always revert back the settings, so do not worry about it. So in my case, it's 16 gigabyte multiplied 1024. That is total RAM in megabyte. For initial size, it's 1.5 multiplied 1.5. That is 24576. For maximum size, it's total RAM, that is 16 multiplied 1024. In my case, 16384 megabyte, then 3 times multiplied 3, that is for maximum size it's 49152 in my case. And then you have to click on set. Set is important. Make sure that it hits set and then click on OK and then OK. Now relaunch the game and then check. If that does not work, then type in View Advanced System Settings again and then click on View Advanced System Settings. Go to settings over here, click on change advanced tab and then click on change and then select system manage size this time and then click on set. Set is important. Click on OK. Click on OK over here. Hit apply. Click on OK. OK. You will see restart option. Restart your computer and then check. Still not working. We will revert to default. So you can type in View Advanced System Settings once again. Settings, advanced, change and put a check on this box and then hit apply, click on OK, follow the next step. Now still not working. The next step is to enable XMP in system BIOS. Now this has also worked for many players. So if your computer has XMP profile in system BIOS, you can enable it and then check. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if something is working, you can uninstall the game. Now after you uninstall the game, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder and then restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive or E drive, Try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to launch this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.